Hi there, Lisa Arana here, and I so appreciate you joining me for another Assemble This video. Today's card is all about a lovely, clean, and simple design with just a hint of watercolor. And I just love the soft look of the colors and simple accents for this wonderful little card. I'm featuring the Doily Hugs and Wishes March 2021 stamp set from Unity Stamp Company. I just adore the two lovely doily images in this kit and all the pretty scripty sentiments as well. I'm starting out with my mini Misty and using some Nina Solar White 90-pound cardstock, just a basic cardstock that I use all the time. And I'm inking that up with some speckled egg distress ink. I love this soft blue color, and I'm doing this multiple times. Distressed ink is a little bit different. It reacts differently, so I like to create a bunch of layers when I do stamp with it, just so I get a nice solid image. And then I'm grabbing the Just a Paper Hug sentiment from this kit as well and stamping that down. I pressed a little bit hard that first time, so I'm just going to move it over and try again. And this time I'm going to be a little bit more gentle. This is a finer font for this kit, so we just want to be really gentle when we do stamping with it. Next, I grab my scissors and I'm going to do a bit of fussy cutting. You could use your scan and cut or just old school it like I am and bringing out those scissors and fussy cutting this around. I like to leave a bit of a white border, and I do move the paper as I cut rather than moving the scissors. Just creates for a smoother edge around that image as you cut. So that's something that I've learned over the years is to just move the paper as you cut rather than trying to make the scissors do all the work. So just like that, we have cut all the way around this image. It's fairly simple, and that's what I love about fussy cutting images like this is it's pretty quick and easy. Next, I have a piece of Nina cardstock. This time it's 110-pound because I'm doing a bit of watercolor. I'm going to place down my doily and just kind of get an idea of the size of that so I can get a quick wash of color behind it. This is Distress ink in Hickory Smoke. And I'm not looking for a perfect watercolor look, so the cardstock is fine. You could use watercolor paper and it'd probably be a smoother look. Next, I grab the Love Story background stamp, and I'm going to use the Hickory Smoke and just stamp a layer of that over my watercolor wash. And I just like the look of that text against the watercolor background. Creates a really nice texture and look behind the doily. Just really soft and sweet. So I just thought that was really a great combo. Next, we're going to grab some May Arts burlap string and ivory and just tie a quick little bow here. I wrapped it around 3 times around my panel and then tied that off with a sweet little bow here. Just going to fiddle around with it just really quickly to get it down to size. And when I think I'm getting around the size I want my bow to be, I just grab my doily again just to kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like next to it. And then just playing around with placement before I tack everything down. So I'm happy with all of that. I grabbed some foam adhesive and putting that on the back of my panel here. And I'm trying to avoid the string just so it doesn't create a bubble, but you know, it's not the end of the world if you create a little bit of a pop-up behind that string. And then I'm tacking everything down onto a bit of craft cardstock. I just like the way that craft looked with the ivory string. And then I added some foam adhesive behind my pretty speckled egg doily, and I'm just tacking that down next to my bow. fiddling around, just making sure everything is in the perfect place. And then once my bow is in the right direction, I'm just going to trim my tails off. And then last, I added a bit of foam adhesive behind my sentiment, and I'm just going to pop that up right in the center there. Of course, I need a little bit more shine and movement, so I'm using some sparkles raindrops. I just like the little hint of blue in these. I thought that picked up with that speckled egg really well. Just gluing those down with some glossy accents. And then here is the finished card. I just think it's really pretty with the soft colors and the sweet little accents from the string and clear drops. I just love how easily this card came together with just some simple supplies and simple stamping. I'll have all the supplies linked in the description of this video, and of course if you have any questions or a sweet comment, post below. I really appreciate you joining me today. I hope you enjoyed watching me create, and I'll see you next time. Bye!